Alrighty guys, it's been a while since I've done a battle video. I've been pretty busy. Finally got some time to do one, I guess. And I decided to just do this battle video. This battle I had like quite some time ago. I would even say months ago. It was a battle I did just for fun. I'm using the character Blue or Green, depending on where you're from. From the Pokemon manga. There's red, there's green, and then there's blue. And blue's the girl trainer. And in America, blue is actually green. But in Japan, blue, blue is green and green is blue. Gary is your rival character is green in Japan and blue in America, and then that's just really confusing. But I just go by where it originated from, and since green in Japan is scary, so blue must be the chick. And Blue's pretty cool. I like her. She's one of my favorite Pokemon characters, and her team is pretty nifty. It's really fairy heavy. I mean, it used to be normal, I guess, but anyway, it's a cool team. It was very interesting to use. Now in this battle, I wanted to use the actual nicknames that she has for her Pokemon, but I had already previously trained all those Pokemon before, and I didn't want to have to rebreed everybody and rename, and get new Pokemon with the actual names. So the names aren't right, but the Pokemon are. And since this battle was such a long time ago, I don't even really remember if I won or lost, but it's a pretty nice match. So let's, please enjoy. Crap, you can see my finger there. That's alright. Okay, so there's Jon Snow. Thanks for the match, by the way, dude. It was awesome. And he's going to start things off with Fortress. And I saw that coming, so I go for Elizabeth. Usually when Fortress is around, he's like an entry hazard maker. So I knew I was going to start things off with him. So I go for the nice Fire Punch there, and he wasn't expecting it. But he does survive it being having that great defense, and Elizabeth's attack isn't that high. She's more defensively built as well. So he gets a nice spikes up there, and even still, I'm pretty sure it's a sturdy one, so he would have survived it anyway. But at least he didn't get to set up too much. Took him out in the second hit with another Fire Punch. 4 times super effective, and Fortress goes down. So that's great. We've got one knockout already. And Greninja comes out, and this guy is problematic. So I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take a Hydro Pump, being a ground type. So I'm going to go into Sailor Moon now, because Sailor Moon, she can take a hit, So he actually has Scald, which is good too. Burn Hacks is always helpful. He doesn't get the Burn Hacks, but even still, Sailor Moon wouldn't be bothered by it. I'm going to have Sailor Moon set up Stealth Rocks now, and he switches out into Infernape. So that's surprising. I did not see that coming. Being a fighting type, I'm pretty sure he would want to stay away from, he's half fire, so he takes fairy neutral. So actually, it's a pretty good call. Infernape surprised me here with Poison Jab. I did not see that coming. I forgot he could get it. So that was a good hit for him. I went for Wish just to get some. I was planning to like Cosmic Power and Wish, and I was planning to mess around with Sailor Moon there, but he knew what he was doing. I'm gonna switch Sailor Moon out because I can't take another Poison Jab, and I'm gonna go into Elizabeth because she resists it like crazy. She's poison and ground, so Poison Jab isn't gonna do anything to her. And she takes it real well. And then we get healed by Sailor Moon's Wish, so that's great. So now Elizabeth is ready to go for some more battles. Out comes Greninja again. And this time we've got Stealth Rocks on the field, so now he's going to have to think a little more before he switches. And I'm going to set up some Toxic Spikes, which is all good. And here he surprises me. He goes for a Toxic Spikes himself. I didn't know he was. I thought he would have had spikes if anything. But, Toxic Spikes is really great. So I'm going to set up another layer because I want as much toxic damage as possible. And I'm going to switch Elizabeth out, and I'm going to go into Sailor Moon again. And I believe I just wanted to, she's not bothered by, I thought he was going to set up another layer himself. and she's not bothered by being poisoned because she's Magic Guard. So I thought maybe I could switch in and then like set up another wish. It didn't happen. But you know, I wanted to get Elizabeth out of there so she could pick up the toxic spikes that he dropped. So now that, you know, those toxic spikes aren't there, he's gonna have to set up again. But he didn't even bother. He went straight for the Scout, which is fine. I have Elizabeth use Roar to force a switch, and Infernape is forced out. I've already seen it, but at least it's going to be poison now, so that's great. And there we go. So this is going to have a lot of residual damage, you know, breaks in this battle. He goes for Blaze Kick, which I'm surprised at. Most Infernape have Flare Blitz, but I guess he doesn't like recoil damage, which is fine. You know, not many people like recoil damage. So now he's going to call with Infernape back, because I'm pretty sure he predicted the Water Pulse or Hydro Pump or whatever the heck my Blastoise would be packing. And that was a smart move for him. I'm not even sure if I threw a Water Pulse. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm going to Digivolve here into Mega Blastoisemon. And then I actually threw an Aura-Sphere. That's surprising. I thought maybe he would throw in Greninja, I guess. But the Leafeon didn't take that Aura-Sphere too well because of its special defense. Its defense is real good. Special defense, not as good. So that worked out fine. I'm going to switch Blastoise out because I don't want to take a Leaf Blade to the face. And I don't have Ice Beam, I guess. And I'm going to have Cujo comes out and intimidate it so that this Leaf Blade isn't going to hurt as bad. It still does a real decent hit, though. That's a great attack stat Leafeon got there. But luckily, the poison got rid of him, so we don't have to worry about him too much. So now Greninja comes out. And I don't want to suffer a burn from Scald. I don't want to risk it, because Granbull's attack is like its best feature. So I'm going to call Cujo back, and I'm going to go into Lullaby the Wigglytuff. And, you know, if she gets burned by the Scald, it's not going to bother her. But he actually goes for the Toxic Spikes, which I didn't expect. I thought he was going to go straight into the Scald to kind of burn my Granbull. But that's fine. I'm not even sure. Is Elizabeth dead? I think she died already. Anyway, he's going to go into Infernape again. And that was a good call because it's a fighting type. But I actually go for Psychic because I saw that it turned into a poison type. But, you know, the switch worked out just fine because he went into a fighting type, and that was super effective anyway. So now Tyranitar comes out, and that thing is a monster. Oh my gosh, he scares the crap out of me. Every time Tyranitar comes out, I get scared a little bit. Alright, so Tyranitar is out, Sandstream's up. That's going to suck for me as well, because now he can take special attacks better. And I'm going to go into Cujo, and my thought process here is just to lower that attack stat, please. Just get it down there. Let's get that Intimidate off. Sure, we're poisoned, but that's fine. I'm actually hoping he goes for like a Stone Edge and misses, but he goes for Iron Head, and that is very kryptonite. You know, he's screwed up, even with that lowered attack stat. Iron Head, well, his HP was real low too, but I'm pretty sure even at full HP, that probably would have smoked him. But at least he's badly poisoned, so he can't be out there for too long. And I'm gonna send him Warpath now, and he saw my Aura-Sphere already, so he knows what's there. It would be smart of him to switch out. I don't remember if he does. He does. He switches out, which is great. That was a good call for him. But actually, no, it wasn't, because he goes into Greninja. So this Aura-Sphere is gonna really hurt poor Greninja, who's frail. I mean, that thing has paper defenses, and it goes down with no problem. So that was good. It was a nice switch for me, not for him. You know, he could have switched into something a little bit better, but yeah, Gardevoir would have been perfect. I don't know why he didn't do that. Maybe he just wanted to save her for full HP. Maybe he used Greninja's death fodder. So Gardevoir is out, and I'm pretty sure it's a Mega. Yeah, Mega Gardevoir. It's very rare you see a regular Gardevoir these days. Mega Gardevoir is awesome. I have one myself. It's pretty good. She goes for a Psychic, and Warpath survives it. Yes! I go for a nice Water Pulse just for as much neutral damage as possible. But she has great special defense, so she took it like a boss. At least she's confused though, so that's great. You know, that's gonna help in the future, I think. I hope. You know, if she hits herself, it helps perfectly. But Warpath dies because of the poison, so no more Water Pulses for him. Sorry, buddy. You know, sorry, palsy. I'm gonna send in Lullaby now, and here I'm hoping she's just gonna hit herself, because I'm pretty sure if it's a Hyper Voice one, it's going to smoke my Wigglytuff. But she does hit herself, so that's great. And I'm gonna go for a nice Shadow Ball. Super effective damage. Her HP is low. She's gone. So that's great. We got rid of another Gardevoirmon. And things are looking good. The battle could go either way at this point. He sends out Tyranitar now, and that Iron Head does not look good. And he goes straight for it. I was hoping he missed, but he didn't. That's okay. Poor Lullaby goes down. I don't think I had anything to switch into it. So, that sucked. Got all this residual damage going on here, so sorry about the break in there. Now I'm going to send in my last Pokemon Emulator, the Ditto. And right now it's just, you know, whoever is stronger at this point. I think I go first because I choiced him. He's a Choice Scarf Ditto, so he's always going to go first. But here's the problem. I go for the Earthquake. Now I remember why. I go for the Earthquake. He survives it by a little bit, and he goes for the Earthquake. And I'm thinking I'm going to survive it by a little bit too. But I don't. I die. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I realize Ditto's max HP is probably lower than Tyranitar. So that cost me the match. But it was an awesome battle. Thanks a lot, Jon Snow. It was awesome. And that's it. So, you know, Blue's team is pretty cool. Hopefully I can get another cool match with her team in the future. But as for now, that's the only one I have. I did battle a few other people with that team too, but this is the one I saved because it was close. It was a really good match. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys on the flippity floppy.